podcast lasts longer than 8 hours. Please see a doctor right away.
Yeah. Okay, so if everybody's ready, we will go with a recap and then get started.
The recap's pretty simple. We were underground in the Shadowfell beneath a whirlpool. We came to a room with, I believe it was 8 doors, maybe 9 if you count the one we came in. We could hear people behind some of the doors and eventually figured out there were people behind pretty much all of the doors. We spent forever getting those doors open. We found a ship, camped next to the ship, and then set sail for an entrance or an exit from the place that we were in. We were on a very icy river. Someone, I'm not saying who, but someone maybe chopped off Hrothgar's wife's hand. And then we saw the old lady, the dragon, apparently alive again, ready to attack us.
Okay. All right, so with you, you have Danville, Jacques, Zepp,
Yep.
so I can, Conrad,
The Cardinal.
Andrea, Cardinal.
Dust Rumble.
Yep.
We sent Dust Rumbles only.
Yep.
The delivery lady.
Yep.
And then James Lighthouse, right?
Yep.
We never sprung James Lighthouse from the room.
Yeah, you did.
I thought we did eventually in the morning.
Gotcha.
He was just crying out all night.
Stoyanka. Sheba.
10 NPCs enter, only one can.
The body of Matilda.
Yep, and Matilda's frozen.
She was in
body.
the water. Yeah.
Yeah, you got her out of the ice. Okay, so you're in a large cavern here. The old lady has broken through the mist. Sully cast.
Vestiture of Ice.
Thank you. I got Vest of Ice. So,
It's just like a nice sweater vest.
Yeah, I'd like a vest of ice.
It sounds like a hipster band.
all right, so let's roll initiative and get started.
Boom.
I was really hoping for something higher than that, but
Okay. Only 8. Hrothgar. Moonflower and orange.
Oh, hi, old lady.
6 NPCs. Okay, so the old lady got the highest roll. She is going to start out. All right, so I guess everybody except Sully, because he is up in the mast, right? Aren't you up in the mast?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, everybody except Sully, give me a dex roll. No, wait a second, hold on. Is it a dex roll?
or a con for the. It might be a con for the white dragons.
Yeah, it's con. Sorry, I didn't write that down. Thank you. Yep, con save, DC 22.
Oh, man.
I'm on my
Zordon.
I'm on my horse. Do I still need to roll?
Fuck.
You go ahead, take advantage.
All right.
Yay! I got a 23. Boom.
I rolled the exact same thing twice.
Rolled 2 4s in a row. +8, but not going to be enough.
14.
Yeah, roll for Felaroff 2 with advantage.
I did not make it. Just leave it there.
This, well, this also might mean that all of those NPCs we just counted up are dead. They're probably all on the boat.
Okay. So she opens her mouth and fires her breath of cold and ice comes streaming onto the ship. I did not.
So, question before
Yes.
that happens. I know that this is like a supernatural ability. It's not necessarily a spell. But if I were to use an inspiration
Yeah. Huh?
and cast counterspell, could I interrupt that? I'm
You would
also
need-
willing to throw in Dark One's Own Luck.
This fucking Monty Hall. Let's make a deal.
Let me spend everything on the boss before the boss.
Hey, if we die before we make it to the boss, it's not going to matter.
Come on, how
And
many dragons have
especially-
we killed now?
You know, we got to protect these NPCs. We can't just let them die on the journey either.
Do we?
Do we?
I don't remember inviting any of them.
I mean, they're all dead anyway.
I'm pretty sure like half of them.
Half of them are just figments of our imagination.
I think half of them
This is all our imagination. We never left the dreamscape.
pretty sure we've actively tried to get away from about half of these people too. So
Yeah, we're all unconscious in like a field of mushrooms right now.
yeah,
I would say you could do that, but you probably have to roll a 19 or a 20.
Like a natural of 19 or a 20?
Yes, like a natural 19 or a 20.
Even if I give them guidance.
Okay, 18.
Jesus.
Are you
I
a gambler?
suck.
man?
I suck at rolling. I know for a fact. I mean, I literally rolled a natural 3 for an initiative and a natural 16 for a con save. So, like, I'm swinging all over the place.
What? Well, it says 23 though.
Well, yeah, I have a +7 in my con save.
Okay. All right, so I have pre-rolled, so I don't have to count all this shit up. So I'm just gonna roll 8-sider, and whatever the number I pre-rolled will be it. Okay. Oh, look, the highest one. Okay, so if you did not make your save, you take 84 cold damage.
Wait, so what's the?
Huh?
What's the number we had to beat?
22. What you said, Felaroff got crit.
Felaroff got a crit, yeah.
So Felaroff would take 21 cold damage.
I have resistance, so I take half that.
Yeah,
You said- how much was the damage again?
84.
84. Okay.
All right, and I have
There's
my,
no way any of those guys are making that. Do I risk my inspiration and my Dark One's Own Luck to do that?
Are you saying that you would risk your inspiration and Dark One's Own Luck to save Dust Rumble?
Yeah, just because think of how cool it would be.
do it, man. Be the hero.
All right, fine. Fuck it.
And I'm
Oh.
giving you guidance, so that gives you one. That gives you one more.
What am I
would go
doing?
Handcrafted puppet. Artisanal puppet.
Take. All right. All right. Let's. All right. Go big or go home tonight, right, guys? All right. I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it. Oh Jesus. Fuck. 2. I knew it.
You
All
need
right,
the
so-
opposite side of that.
What
lose.
NPC avoids the damage? Since you put up all that stuff to try to counterspell, what NPC do you want me to say avoids all the damage? Miraculously, Stoyanka? Okay.
Delivery man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll let Aaron do it since he forfeited many things.
All right, so it's
All right,
84
so-
damage, but since I have the resistance, it's half, right?
Correct.
And Feller up is a quarter because it's
Yep.
Right. All right.
So I made my save, and then I'm also gonna. Shit, I can't even use my reaction because I just used my reaction with my counterspell. All right, whatever. So it's what's the half damage?
42.
Sullivan yells out, "Kaylee, no!" as she's turned to a statue of ice.
All right, so it strikes the ship, puts a coat of ice on it, doing some damage to the deck. Moonflower, you're up.
How far away from us is the old lady?
She is 60 feet away.
Okay. Moonflower, his wings pop out and he takes flight off
Okay.
the ship.
All right.
So he's flying, like, bonus action. And
I want my broom of flying back.
what?
I want my broom of flying back. That I did you last time.
I'll give it to you. I'll get off the broom and then hand it to him and just give him a nod, like a battle nod. And
Is a battle nod like?
it's kind of like the side, like the two brothers. Two brothers. Yeah.
you and me, man. You and me. To the end of the world.
I imagine a super aggressive nod.
Moonflower raises his hand and points a single finger at the old lady, and like a purple beam shoots out and hits her
Okay.
and she has to make a con save.
Okay. What's the DC?
17.
Okay, she made it.
So she takes half of 78 plus 30. So that's like 3.5 d8.
Oh, dude, I totally have a energy. I should totally use that.
19. She takes 49 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception roll.
That is a 15.
All right. You understand that the spell that you've cast, and you've done this before, that she seems to absorb this damage better than most creatures.
Does it appear like she took, like she, does it appear that she seemed
Resistant? Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
she took some damage, but just not as much.
Okay, I was trying to see if she wasn't invigorated by it.
No, it did not work that way. So she steps in and will use a legendary action. She notices you blast her with this, what'd you say, purple or green?
Yeah, purple.
Purple. purple beam. She looks at you, mumbles something. Give me a wisdom save.
17 or 16.
Okay. You start to feel ill, and then you cough, and when you cough, snow comes out of your mouth, and it's yellow snow.
Okay. Does it taste like anything?
It's kind of acidic,
Urine.
but when you go to say something, the snow just keeps coming out. You are unable to speak anything.
What spell did he cast? Not
He
the
did-
dragon. I mean, what spell did he cast at the dragon before that?
Disintegrate, I think.
Finger of death.
Okay, sorry.
Almost. It's basically the same thing.
All right, Rothgar, then Sully.
Wait, aren't I next?
Yeah.
Oh, you both had 14s, yeah.
Oops. Sorry about
Forgot.
that. Yeah. All right, you're up.
What size is a dragon?
I guess gargantuan.
Is there something between large and that?
Yeah. Huge.
Huge.
Okay. All right, never mind then.
If you want your daughter to keep, she is still there. If you want her to hang around, you need to cast that spell again. I'll let you do that, and you can do another action if you wish. I just wanted to tell you that she hasn't vanished.
All right. I'll do that.
Okay.
So I need to blow a 3rd level spell on that. And you said it's 60 feet away from us? Is it flying?
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll just start firing shit at it. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark,
All right.
my bonus action. And then I'm going to fire my bow at it. 19? No, sorry, 21?
That is a hit.
All right. I'm going to roll all my attacks now.
Okay.
Well, I only have 2. 31, that's a hit.
Mhm.
All right. Roll the damage. 8, 9, 14, and 2 14s. 28 fire damage. And then I'm going to send you an email.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
All right. 10.
Okay. All righty. Rothgar, Sully.
Now,
Rothgar, are you able to do anything right now?
I
Because
don't-
you're
I was
not
going to
really a
ask.
ranged guy. Hold your action until and I'll get you over there.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I could engage it in melee yet, or if it's not reachable.
Well, it's a flying dragon.
Indeed, maybe she got low.
It's 60 feet away right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then I'll look at former Soul Wrench, and it's like you got something, yeah.
And Aaron he does a battle knot.
Okay. I will ready my action to do something.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and I'll I'll cast my battlefield mobility so that I can, just in case I need to, dash as a bonus action.
Oh, you won't need to, but okay.
It's
Yeah.
a cautionary thing. Let's do it. That's my turn, I guess. I'm
Okay.
holding to do something.
All right, Sully.
So, since I'm higher up, how far away is it from me?
Maybe 50 feet. Maybe you've cut 10 feet off of it.
Okay. Then I am going to first blast it with Vitriolic Sphere. It has to make a DC 19 Dexterity save.
All right, it made it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So it takes 14 acid damage. And then I'm going to move to be within 25 feet of it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Basically, directly between it and the ship is where I'm positioning myself, between its face and the ship.
Okay.
Sent.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. Matilda is still on the ship, covered in a sheet of ice, well preserved. Zepp and Conrad are still filming, though they look a bit chilly. Jacques does not appear. It doesn't seem like he was affected at all. Danville is not there. You notice he is gone. Andrea, her feet are frozen to the deck. The Cardinal appears like like on the second level, and he appears unfazed. The accordion player starts to play a tune. It sounds something like ding 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 ding, and everybody gets a D10 inspiration.
All right.
James is frozen to the wheel. Stoyanka is unfazed, and Sheba is still standing there. She is now grabbed onto the front and is kind of like doing a Titanic pose. Aaron, you're up.
All right. So Aaron puts his hand on Rothgar's shoulder, and suddenly they both become inky black and dissolve into the ground, appearing on the dragon's back. So I used Dimension Door to get me and Rothgar on the back of the dragon.
I just say, that was gross. Never do that again.
I used my bonus action to cast. Well, I can't because that was a spell, so I can't cast a spell as a bonus action on it. So then I'll hold off on that, and then. Let's see. I'll use my bonus action to do Second Wind.
Okay.
So then I get D10 plus 3 hit points back. Nice. So that's 6 hit points. So because we're on her back, if I were to like push off and fly up above her and use my move action, would that draw an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. My long-term plans don't allow me to do melee, so all right, I'll do it. So my cape forms into wings, and I try to fly up 40 feet.
Okay. Well, she is going to snap at you with her bite.
Okay. Bring it, lady.
And a 16 doesn't cut it. So she misses terribly.
So this seems like
Spirits have my favor.
a good time for Hrothgar to jump in and start wailing on her.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do I get all of my attacks?
Sure.
All right.
Famous last words.
Then I shall wail on her
Get it, Hrothgar.
angrily. That was fucking hold on. Fucking dice falling off the table here. Come on. God, stop landing cocked. Come on. No. I'm doubting that a 16 will hit, so I'm going to use that D10 inspiration.
All right. See?
That's an additional 7.
Yep, that's a hit.
So, yeah. For a good amount of damage. 19 damage there.
What kind of damage is it?
My magical axe with slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Fuck, come on now. 18 to hit?
Nope.
There we go, that's better. 29 to hit for another 19. Yeah, another 19 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Before, when you said we get a D8 inspiration, did you mean we roll a D8 and we get that number of inspiration points, or that we can apply a D8 to a roll whenever we want?
D10.
A D10.
Like Bardic Inspiration, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
All right.
I'm just gonna consider my Dark One's Own Luck full because that's the same thing for me, and it's easier to track on my sheet.
Okay. So end of the round. Okay, so it is the end of the round. Really can't do any legendary actions because no, I can. It'll be a wing attack against Auron because you're close enough.
I'm 40 feet away.
40 feet away. Okay, I guess not. That's what she thought she was going to do, but she was mistaken. But that's okay. All right, so you're 40 feet away, Roth. Okay, is anybody else within 50 feet of her?
I am.
Okay, give me within 50 feet. Give me a con save.
I'm still floating above the boat, so that was 60 feet, right?
Yeah, you're not within her. You're not within her 50-foot bubble.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Dark One's Own Luck / inspiration to add on to that.
Okay.
My con save is 23.
Wait, hold on. What are we doing? Everybody? Within 50 feet?
Yep.
So I have to roll one too?
Yep.
Okay.
D10 or shit, that's a 21. It's probably not gonna do it.
Wait, how are you within 50 feet, Hrothgar?
I'm on his back.
Oh,
Not happy, by the way.
never mind then.
Well, you're happy because you get to bash things.
Yeah, but I'm up in the air, and this is not cool.
Yeah, but just focus on the bashing.
Okay, so the DC is 22. All of you take 14 cold damage if you failed, and then if you have resistance and you're wearing a heavy coat, all that stuff.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to make myself resistant to cold. So that's gonna be 17 or 7, right?
Okay.
I'm going to use deception to make it seem like I felt that at all. Cool. Natural 20, so 31 on my deception.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so and the rest of you who did not roll, who are outside the 50-foot range, go ahead and give me a con save.
Oh, you bastard.
As you hear Sully yell, "Oh, ice cream headache!"
Hold on a second.
It's a 12.
Okay, the DC is 22. You take 6 cold damage. If you failed, 3 or 1. It's obviously not much. It didn't roll very high. So that is that.
All right, so it's 3 damage if you're resistant or if you saved?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for Felleroff, 2. All right, so we're back to the top of the lineup. It's the old lady's turn. Let's see. Okay. She is going to let's see, Aaron is right there, so fly up and go after him. So here's the bite attack. That is a 25.
Where's my armor class?
She's so lucky I used my reaction already.
So you were 40.
Oh yeah, I used my reaction as well. So yeah, that hits.
So you were 40 feet above her, or did she move forward now?
She flew up wherever he's at. If he's directly above her, she's flying up.
Yeah, so then she turned away from the ship because I flew up and back. from
Okay.
her. So
All right.
that's fine. That's exactly what Erin wants to do is get her attention away from the ship and everyone else.
Shit. 21.
21 damage?
21. Does 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't use my reaction, so yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So for the bite, doing the math here.
Escape
Seven.
pod. Escape pod.
14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 14 cold damage.
7 cold damage. I'm resistant now.
Okay. The claw, that's 14 slashing. And that's a better roll. And 26 slashing.
Jesus.
Can
I'm at
anybody
2.
buff him?
I'm at 2 hit points.
I may adjust my attack strategy to see.
I just like look forward because I'm on her fucking back. God damn it, man! Pull yourself together.
All right. Moonflower, Ortheria, then Rothgar.
I'll go. Moonflower will go. Him and the old lady make eye contact, and she feels tingles of confusion.
Okay.
So she needs to do a wisdom save.
And
And
she seems to be looking the other way, but your eyes reflect off Erin's bronze body, and she's,
I'm going to use an inspiration, the inspiration that the bard gave me to improve this roll.
for what? Confusion?
Yeah. Can I use it to take away, or Is it only to improve rolls? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, let me roll here. What is it? Wisdom? Yeah, she
Yeah.
made it.
Okay. Is there a way to use the inspiration to affect that roll, or is that only for things that I roll for?
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it'd be only for things that you roll for.
Okay, I don't get inspiration all that often.
You don't get inspired.
Don't travel with enough bards, apparently. I'm gonna use an inspiration point to make you re-roll that.
Okay. That was higher, so I passed.
Oh, dang. Well,
All right.
all right.
Okay, so it would be Theria's turn. She's going to use a legendary action. You hear her mumble something, and the mist that was to the sides comes over and now is covering her. She is obscured by this mist.
Motherfucker.
And anything that you have on you, Rothgar, that is magical is now not magical. Theria, you're up.
So you know how you can use your familiar in certain cases to cast spells for you, or you can cast a spell sort of through them rather than from your own hands.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to attempt to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to cast. Now, granted, I don't really know how to do that, but I'm going to try really hard. You tell me what you want me to roll.
Your familiar goes on its own turn. You wait for you ready an action to cast a spell. You wait for your familiar to go. Your familiar's reaction is then the casting of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that.
Since when do you have a familiar?
I have a child who seems to be magically linked and controlled by me, sort of. Anyway,
You can hop off Feleroff.
no, I'm not going to hop a fella off. I'm staying as far away as I can.
You could. This is Feleroff could fly over there, but you're familiar.
I'm going to try to cast Guiding Bolt through my daughter.
Okay.
It's usually touch spells. That's what your familiar can.
Oh, I can't just use regular spells?
No.
All right, then I'm going to do Inflict Wounds.
Okay. All
How
right.
is she gonna get up there?
And I'm going to try to cast it at the 4th level.
Okay.
So should I wait for her turn? Is that what I'm doing?
No, you can go right now.
Okay. So it says I'm supposed to make a melee spell attack. Now,
You can do that with
given the conditions that I told you before.
Yep, you can do that with advantage.
Okay. I got a crit.
Okay, good.
So that is 6, second level or higher, 3rd, 4th. So that's 6d10 of necrotic damage.
Shit.
Well, D10 if you got.
So that's 19, 21, 25, and then whatever you want me to do since it was a crit. I don't know if that changes anything or not.
Yeah, roll a percentage die.
Still should double your dice too.
92.
Yeah, that's 3 times the damage.
So that's 75 necrotic damage, hopefully coming from inside of the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't double it. You can roll. You roll for it. So
you want me to
whatever.
roll? You want me to roll out? So it was supposed to be 60, 10. You want me to roll 18?
Yep.
Can't I just triple it?
If you want to, I'll let you. You can do that if you want, or you can roll.
We do a lot of math. All right, you know what? I'll keep rolling shit. All right, so it's 25 so far. 8 more is 33, and that's 8. 8 more is 41, that's 10. 11, it's 52, and that's 12. 10 is 62, and that's 14. 4 more. God damn it. What was I? 62? 60 plus 4 more is 66.
Yep.
And I'm at 16. And so it's 76 after doing all that math.
All right.
Worth it for the
Instead of 75. What's that?
Worth it for the +1 damage.
That really hurt my head. All right, so 76 necrotic damage.
Okay. All
Can
right.
you see anything? Or since it's inside of the cloud, I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Rothgar.
How about me? Can I see it?
Yeah, you're on top of the dragon. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what? Any damage done?
No.
Alrighty, so hear me out. So like this fog came down, right?
Okay.
I could use a spell called Booming Blade, where I make an attack and it does thunder damage. Could I maybe have that thunder damage like blow some of it away, so then I can maybe do some more attacks with a magical weapon?
Well, what are you attacking with? What are you doing with the?
Well,
What's
I was going to try and use this Booming Blade.
Is that a magical spell?
Yeah, it's a cantrip where I do an attack, and on top of the normal damage, it also...
Which is magic.
Huh?
Which is magic.
Yeah. So it like...
So
I
like it
sense-
wouldn't work.
All magic is gone.
Correct, sir.
Oh, so I would have noticed that because my battlefield mobility would have went away. Alrighty. Sure. Okay.
And you've turned back into a puppet.
I mean, there's only so much I can do, so I'll just continue to hit it with my axe, even if it isn't like magical anymore.
Okay.
I mean, I'll hit it once and just see what happens.
Okay.
Come on now. 19 to hit?
Nope.
Swing again. Keep rolling like shit. Okay, that's better. 27 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing.
Okay.
Does it appear to actually do damage to her?
Yes.
Just not so much.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just fucking hit her again. I don't care. Natural 20. So that's 15 plus 11, so 26 damage. And I guess I'll roll a percentage. Yeah, 28.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, since I don't get the normal, I guess I don't get the normal crit effects of my axe.
Correct.
Alrighty. But I still get a bonus because I crit. I do still get a bonus attack from my Great Weapon Master or something like that. So I'll do one more attack here.
All right.
18.
Yeah, miss.
Yeah.
So we've established between 20 and 23
It's 21.
is the window. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep rolling shit.
All right. So we've got. So I forgot this. Moonflower, give me a wisdom save.
27.
Okay. You are not spitting up yellow snow anymore.
Shit anyway.
Sully, then the NPCs.
So I'm going to fly up 30 feet. Can I see at that height, Aaron?
Yeah, you can see him.
So this is an interesting question because I'm clearly in melee range of the dragon. Is this mist affecting me? Because I'm all magic.
Yeah, no, it's not
Being
affecting
of
you.
magic. Okay.
It's not affecting you. It's basically just like covering her.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a distant 4th level Cure Wounds on him. You get back 40 hit points.
Swanky.
Okay. Down on the ship, you can see see Jacques. Dust Rumble is trying to help the accordion player. And Andrea, Jacques looks over the side of the ship and says, I believe we have company. Aaron, you're up.
Okay. I haven't seen. So, do I need an action to kind of tell if this mist around the dragon is going to protect it or deflect from outside magical attacks?
I'll give you a perception roll because you're good at that.
I am good at that, but I'm probably gonna roll like shit. Let's see. I didn't. I rolled a 17, which gives me a 23.
Okay, yeah, you can determine that this mist probably nullifies some magic, and casting some sort of magical spell or something will probably not have the impact that you think it would have.
So is her head covered in this mist?
Yeah.
Because pretty much any attack that I would try is magical. And so I'm really not about wasting things, especially after wasting everything that first time. Based on my perception check, or my knowledge of what the spell energies look like, or maybe what the spirits are telling me, do I get the sense that there is a possibility of dispelling this mist?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that then. So Aaron begins the magical formulations of his movements incorporated into his flight and shouts, "Sulta Kol!" And a blast of energy radiates outward in all directions, but specifically encompassing the dragon and this mist. and I'm casting it as a 5th level spell. And so if it's 5th level or lower equivalent, it just automatically ends. If it's 6th or higher, I can make a spell casting ability check.
Yeah, the mist vanishes. The dragon is
Excellent.
Badass.
So Aaron is fairly drained, but is going to. So Aaron's still within range of attack, melee attack. And so Aaron's going to use a bonus action to cast Fist of the Infernal Dreadnought, just in case, to grow to large size. And then
Start grabbing this bitch by the head.
I'm thinking, well, it's largely necrotic damage, so I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, is she undead?
no.
No, but she has some kind of resistance to necrotic, it seems like. Not
Your
that but you know what? Aaron wouldn't know that, so I mean, she's within my melee range, so whatever. I'm gonna attack. No, can't. Or can't I? Wait a minute. So I use my action to cast a spell. But does that allow me to? Sorry, guys, I'm not really better about this.
Meanwhile, anyone who's listening can hear that Sully is just singing along with Mantra's accordion player. he loves the song. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Alex is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. So like a harpoon daily and nightly.
Copyright.
All right. I'm just so I grew up to large size. I'm in Aaron's mind. I'm just using this as a further like attempt to draw its attention, and so I will use my movement action to move back 40 feet and draw an attack of opportunity if it wants to take it.
Well, of course it does.
I attack it too.
Oh, you got the sentinel! Yes.
That's a 27 to hit.
Okay.
Yes. So it doesn't even get its opportunity attack.
Well, no, it'll still get its attack.
Oh.
It just can't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just get to attack it because she tried to attack you.
That's fine.
So yeah, 27 to hit for 19 damage. I'm rolling a lot of 12s on my damage. My two hits have been scattered.
Okay, so
But at least the magic's back, right?
I think 31. Well, I don't know. That sounds kind of personal. Yeah, 31 to hit.
Yeah.
7. That's 14 piercing.
Okay.
24 cold.
12.
Okay. Says
So
it.
I'm at 16, but
Bites you.
Wait, so
But-
hold on a second. He hit it with a sentinel feat?
Rothgar did, yeah.
Because
So
she,
its speed becomes 0,
Yeah, but
which means that it's supposed to start falling like a rock.
I'm not sure. So like this particular thing, I'm not sure quite applies because this is basically not technically an opportunity attack. This is an attack I get because she attacked him while she's
No, I
within
know.
5 feet of me.
I'm just reading the. It says when you hit a creature With an opportunity. Oh, so this is not an opportunity attack. Okay, I got you.
This is just using my reaction to
Yeah.
make an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly different.
But then that also brings up a good point. If it moves while you're on its back, does that in itself draw an attack of opportunity, even though you're moving with it, technically?
I
Because
would
for
say
you,
no.
it's the terrain.
Because it's not moving
I
away
think it
from
has to
me.
move away from you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Aaron, even though he takes this attack, he's appreciative of Sully healing him. He shouts at the group, "Focus on bringing it down."
As you fall down.
No, I'm stumbling. I'm like a drunk bumblebee right now as I fly.
All right. So
But at least now I'm 40 feet away from it.
all right. So for those of you who are within 50 feet of the dragon, this is the end of the round. Con save.
20.
Roll well, you fucker. Come on.
It hasn't moved any closer to the boat, right?
Correct.
All right, then I'm still not within 50 feet.
The con save is 22. If you fail, you take 22 cold damage. If you succeed, you take half. Or if you have resistance, you do the math.
I will again try to fake. And
All right, I'm at 5 hit points.
16 on my deception check that time.
And that for those and the rest of you who are outside, go ahead and roll at 6 damage again if you fail.
22.
Con save, right?
Yep.
15, so I fail.
And 3 if you pass.
And then 1 if you have resistance to. Yeah, very well. All right, we're back to the top of the lineup. It's the old lady. She opens her mouth and lets loose another stream of cold onto the ship.
I'm going to use warding flare.
Okay.
Which
So
should-
she, at this point, she is 100 feet from the ship because she followed me once. So
Oh, so then I can't
is
do
that
that.
is she still in range of the ship? You use that attack?
She would have to move.
Okay. So she's turning her attention away from me then.
Yep, she would. She moves 10 feet. So I guess Rothgar gets an attack, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm on her. Plus, I
Okay.
already used my reaction, so.
No, it's
Okay.
new round though.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's until the end of your turn. Yeah, you're right.
I get my reaction back on my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So those of you who is still on the ship? Anybody? Nobody?
I'm above the ship.
Right. Rothgar's on top of her. Moonflower is.
I'm also-
You're flying away.
Does everybody except Rothgar have the ability to fly?
Even
Like,
Rothgar has a broom.
That's how Rothgar always wanted it.
I don't want to fly. I should have an advantage on all of my attacks to get off of this fucker.
That's why she hasn't turned her attention to you. You're doing more damage than anyone else drilling a hole in her back.
Just work your way to his spine.
Yeah.
It's got to be under all
Okay.
that muscle somewhere.
Theria, give me a dex roll.
All right. Is this to knock me over?
No.
Right, because I do have my steady stance.
Yep. No. It's
12 plus 10 is 22.
Then anybody seen who the company was in the water?
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask about that on my turn.
I was too busy saying.
Okay, so she releases her breath weapon. It strikes the ship again. Let me roll 8-sider here, 6. So none of you have to worry about the damage, except for the poor NPCs on the ship. Which covers it in ice once again. You also see a small figure covered in snow and ice fly from her mouth and skid across the deck.
Just one figure.
One figure came from her mouth,
Figure you mean like a
Is this-
statue or like a
like a small child.
You just
Is she-
murdered your own daughter.
Is she alive?
She wasn't alive before, was she?
Oh, I guess that's true. Is she moving?
She is laying there on the deck right now. It's hard to tell if she is
Okay.
alive, if she is
On
alive
the-
or not.
On the plus side, ice is buoyant, so the ship should remain afloat at least for a little bit.
Right. Well, covering all their corpses should be a snack.
Well, at the moment, just on the deck, it's technically still weight, but yeah, it'll stop the ship from going completely under.
All right, the Moonflower or Theria.
You can go first, man.
Okay. Moonflower's tentacles raise, and a green light protrudes from them, and makes its way towards the old lady's head. And she has to make a dex save.
All right, one dex save coming up. What's the DC?
17.
All right, passed.
Alrighty. There we go.
It's disintegrate. It's save or nothing, isn't it?
Six, 12, 19, or 6, 12, 15, 17, 22, 27, 31, 35, 38, 39, 52.
What are you using?
He takes 59 damage.
Is that disintegrate
Or
or something else?
19. 39 damage. Sorry.
What's is that disintegrate?
It is, yeah. 39
Save-
damage.
Save or suck, isn't it?
It's not save or not damage. It's save or no damage.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good practice roll.
Get on. Yeah, I was getting ready for the next time. I'm just scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Theria.
No, I'm not sure I want to do this right now, but I'm curious. What does the head of this thing look like? Like, does it have horns?
Like horns, like on a what? Like horns like a devil horn?
Yeah, or antlers, or any kind of like things protruding from its head on both sides? Little ridges, or
Yeah, I mean it's got ridges.
like big enough that I could wrap the end of a whip around?
Yeah, you could try.
All right. I mean, I am a whip master.
Yes, yeah. Mhm.
I am the whip master.
What I'm thinking about is flying over towards the thing, grappling the side of its head with my whip, and then jumping off a feller off and pulling its head to the side so that people get a free shot at its neck. But I think I'm going to go pick up my kid first. and spend another round thinking about that insanity.
Soccer practice.
Exactly. So first of all, do I see whatever company was referred to before on the side of the ship?
Yes, you get a strong sense of the undead as you look around where the water meets the ship. You can see these skeletons rising up out of the water. They begin climbing over each other to try to get on the ship. Some pull off pieces of bone on their body and start whacking at the ship, trying to bust it open.
Good thing it's covered in ice.
It's like a frozen pinata.
Seems like a job for your daughter. You should probably revive her.
Yeah, I was gonna yell down to her. Can she? Does she respond to me when I yell down?
Yes, she does. She gives you a look of disdain.
I'm gonna yell down to her like, see if you can do something about your friends who are coming towards the ship. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do something about them. And then I'm gonna turn back to the dragon.
Young Missy. That's what you're. Add that on.
And what do I want to do? I'm gonna try lightning arrow. So let's see. I make an attack roll as normal. Uh, 30. That's a hit. And then the target takes 48 lightning damage. Since it's a normal melee attack, even though it's a spell, does my Hunter's Mark fire on that as well?
Yeah.
All right, 5 plus 13 is 18. Plus 4 is 22. 22 lightning damage.
Okay.
And since that was a spell, I think I can only do that once. And I'm gonna just look and see if she's reacting to the to her friends.
Yeah, she looks over and she sees that most of them. She looks over to the side of the ship and then looks onto the ship and sees that many of the people on the ship are frozen. Andrea is still, the delivery girl, is still alive, barely. And she reaches out and says, Arieth, help me.
Do I still have a move?
Yeah, you haven't moved, yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna fly down and pick up the delivery girl.
Okay.
Not
How's Stoyanka?
Stoyanka is...
I'm not picking up Stoyanka. She's already killed me once.
Just curious.
You could drop her on the Cardinal.
All right, so...
Are her and Jock frozen in a lover's embrace?
Jacques seems unfazed by both attacks. Rothgar, you're up.
Wait, so was I able to pick her up?
Yeah, you're down there picking her up. You pull her out of the ice.
I'm gonna start attacking this fucker. Come on. There we go. That's good. 25 to hit. Reroll ones. Delightful. 13 damage. Second attack, natural fucking 20. All right.
What?
Alrighty. So we have 20 slashing. Percentage is 19.
Okay.
Maybe now that I remember this axe ability, on a 17 or 20, I get a whole full turn again. That's 15, darn. Okay. So that was the second attack. Third attack. Ah, shit. That's gonna miss. Action search.
Use your bardic inspiration.
I used it
Yeah.
already.
Yep, he already burned through that.
Do it again. No, wait. Alrighty.
Play something else.
So I'm going to use inspiration to reroll that one. That's much better. 28 to hit. 13 slashing. All right. Another attack here. 30 to hit. 19 slashing. And I believe I have two more technically, because I got the bonus action because I crit. Okay, let's do this. Attack. Natural 19, which is a crit for me. For 17 slashing. 98 on the percentage.
Okay, additional 46 damage, and then roll a d4.
4d6, eh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a d4?
Yep.
Does my my great weapon fighter ability to re-roll 1s and 2s work on this?
On what?
On this additional 4d6 damage?
Sure.
All right. It got a little better. So that's an additional 12 damage.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2 on the d4.
Okay. It is stunned.
I'll take it. I get one more attack. If it's stunned, I believe that means I have advantage.
Yep.
And it's probably falling.
You're going to ride that thing straight to hell.
Oh, that's another natural 19. So that's another crit.
I love this world of natural 19s you live in.
Yeah. So the damage is fucking 21. Percentage is just a 25, darn. Alrighty.
Okay.
So that's that.
Yeah.
It was quite something.
That's what I do.
Stun doesn't affect its movement, actually.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Nope.
Just can't take actions and shit. Yeah.
Reactions and there's a couple other things. It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Wait, say that again?
It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
It is time to grapple that motherfucker. I'm going in.
Now's the time to hit it with the disintegrate.
I don't have that.
Yeah, but we got somebody to. Oh shit! I don't think he's gonna get a chance before she comes back up. That's unfortunate.
Let's see.
Oh, it doesn't last until your turn. It lasts until her next turn.
I'm pretty. Well, I mean,
Until the end of the monster's turn, right?
I guess that's usually defined by the effect. So I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Sully, you're up.
I will go for it and cast an 8th level disintegrate.
Wow.
All right.
Sorry, just to clarify, I was yelling, "Get me the fuck down!" the whole time. I was wailing on her.
Now she automatically fails her dexterity saving throw, but the legendary saving throws.
Well, hopefully we've burned through those.
Let's see.
So she automatically
Dun, dun,
fails.
dun.
Hold on. Hold on. Before you roll.
Does she have any more legendary saves that she can use?
How do you know she's used any?
Dun dun dun!
Okay.
Chicken man.
Fuck. Okay, here we go. Can't take any.
I'm going to have to roll the 16d6, even if she uses her legendary, just to see what would have happened.
I mean, okay. If you desire to roll, go ahead.
That means it doesn't matter.
You are correct, sir.
Now, can we tell that whatever it just did to not be attacked by that disintegrate ray, has it woken it up from the stun, or is it still stunned?
It's still stunned.
Okay.
So it would have been 97 force damage.
Oh,
Wow.
God damn it.
So probably it just instinctively put its wing against it and then not deflect and get back. Something equally absurd.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
Did the NPCs go yet?
Whoever is left is scrambling about. Zepp and Conrad are still up, filming this whole thing.
So I yelled to Rothgar, "Take cover!" And
Fucking where?
suddenly, like these blue spirits begin to surround me and swirl about me, and my shoulder cannons pop out, and they grow larger. And I'm giant, or I'm huge size right now, and so both of my arms transform into cannons and are drawing in ambient energy, collecting as much as possible before this giant explosion. So I'm using True Strike with Action Surge and going with a 6th level Scorching Ray.
I don't know if you need to because she's still stunned. You have advantage on attack rolls against her because she's stunned.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's part of stun.
So I'm.
He's
So
just
wait-
hulking out. You don't give a fuck.
Oh, you know what? No, here's what I'm gonna do. I am still going to Action Surge, but I'm not True Striking. I'm going to blast her, and then I may Action Surge and do something else. But for now, I am doing a 6th level Scorching Ray, which by my calculations with advantage is 12 rolls. So first ray is a miss.
Good job.
Second ray is a 23. That's a hit.
Yep.
Third ray is a 22, which is a hit. Fourth ray is a miss. Fifth ray is a 25, which is a hit. And sixth ray is also 25, which is a hit. So 4 out of the 6 hit for 2d6 fire damage each. Hopefully she's vulnerable to that shit, but I don't know. We'll see.
How much fire damage?
So I'm calculating that right now. So right now we got for trades.
It's going to be a big number.
29 fire damage for that. So not nearly as impressive as I thought it would be, but still not bad.
Give me a perception roll.
Everything counts, man.
Except she might be immune to fire. She's so cold.
If she's immune to fire, I'm gonna 22.
Yeah, she seems to have some sort of resistance to fire.
All right, well, fine. fuck her because I'm action surging.
Come on, man. Just land on her back and start stabbing her.
Yeah, apparently she can't reach back there.
Yeah, it's like a dog, you know, like get that spot where they.
I need T-Rex arms.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna fly over to her on her back, right next to Rothgar, and just pound into her back. And I get advantage on that attack too. So that'll be, and I'm using my green flame blade for my action surge. If only I was Rothgar, this would be critical, but it's a 29. So
Oh boy.
wait a minute, I only rolled that d20 once.
Roll it again.
That wouldn't matter.
Give it a tap.
You could roll a 20 and actually crit.
Shoot her now! Shoot her now!
Be as cool as me.
So that is 11. So 1 minute. Because some of it's fire damage, some of it's necrotic damage. So of this damage, so it's a total of 20, 26, 31, 43. So 43 damage total. But out of that damage, 5 is necrotic, and 15 is fire. No, 20 is fire. And then I still get my bonus action, so I'm going to make another attack with that.
Okay. Did you half the fire already?
I didn't have any of the damage. I just gave you the total damage.
Okay.
So
It's total 43.
total of 43, but 5 of it is necrotic and 20 of it that is fire. And then I just made another attack for 21, which is a hit. And that is 10 plus 12 is so 22 22 damage. Of that, 5 is slashing and 15 is slashing. No, not 15. 17 is slashing and 5 is necrotic, and it's with a magic weapon.
Okay, but the first one you said was 43, 20 was fire, and 5 was necrotic.
Right.
So some of that is, so there's a third damage?
Slashing
Gotcha. Okay.
with a magic weapon.
Okay.
Are we seeing any signs of wear and tear on her?
Yeah, you are definitely, you're definitely injuring her.
Lovely.
All right, it's the end of the round. For those of you who are within 50 feet, give me a roll, con save.
This is where Aaron dies. Wait a minute. I might not. I got a 25.
You take half damage, whatever this roll is.
Oh God, I have 5 hit points, so it can't be more than
I got.
8 or 9.
I had to use my Indomitable, but I finally got a fucking 22.
25 cold damage.
I'm dead. Arn falls off of the dragon and into the drink.
It's 25 the total. So
Yeah, it's 25 is the total damage. Yeah.
all right, so 12 for saves.
My deception check was 20.
Very good.
Why do you
For
keep
those-
doing these deception
Wait,
checks?
so wait a minute. You
This
said,
is not
you
taking
said it's 25 damage, right?
Right.
So half of that is 12,
Correct.
and half of that is
That is 6.
I'm dead. I won a fucking point.
I'm rolling deception checks because I cast a spell that makes me immune to cold damage. But
Okay.
I want her to think that I'm feeling pain.
Okay.
All right. So for those of you outside that, hey, look, that's 11 cold damage, 22 con save.
Big money.
11 if we fail.
All right. So Aaron, so you fall off and into the water?
Well, wait, let me see if there might be some
I mean, that was
that I forgot. Shit, I should have been using my cloak of blades. I forgot about that. Oh wow. No, I got nothing that can save me.
Okay. So Aaron, you can see the flame go out. He falls off the dragon, strikes the water. You fail 1 death save. Give me a roll. Give me a D4 roll.
1.
You live one point off your Constitution.
Oof.
Let's see. It's now the top of the round. The old lady can't do anything. So Moonflower Etheria, you've seen Aaron hit the water.
Moonflower is not known for his strength.
any telekinesis or anything.
Did you see my email, Kurt?
I did not.
Okay. That was just a general question. I didn't know.
Well, I don't think there's anything I can really do to help Aaron right now.
That's where all the undead are coming from.
When there's a stun, does the stunned person get disadvantage on saves?
They automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
But she might still have legendary saves left. We don't know.
We had
Gotcha.
one.
You know you got one, yeah?
I'm gonna trade in some of my points for a 6th level spell slot. I believe that's 8 points.
Actually, it only go up to 5th.
What?
It only goes up to 5th.
5th. Damn. That's. Man, should have used waited on. Should have waited on the grade. I'll I'll cast confusion again. Maybe this time it'll work. So that's a whiz save.
That's a natural 1, but she makes it.
Burn to save.
Man, All right. I'll take that. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Theria, you're up.
All right. Is she still stunned?
Far as you know, yes.
Okay. Now that gives me advantage on my attack, and she fails strength and dexterity saves, right?
Right.
All right. Then I'm going to fly towards her head, and I'm going to make an attack with my whip.
Okay.
So that gives me a 29. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yep.
All right, so that does 7 damage. No, wait. 6, that's 10 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
I don't know. It's just a +1 magic whip. I don't think it does anything.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my whip to grapple. And it will be challenged either by her strength or dexterity. And unless she has something to stop that, I'm going to assume that that automatically fails. So you tell me if I need to roll or not.
No, you don't need to roll.
All right. So I'm going to jump off of Felaroff and yank her head sideways with the whip.
Okay.
And with my second attack, if I can take a second attack,
All right.
I'm going to swing underneath her and stab her underneath her head with the sword of the eternal wound.
Okay.
I'm assuming I still have advantage.
Yep.
My steady stance feat should still allow me to attack while I'm swinging on this whip. 13 plus 13 is 26.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So it's, I think it's 3d6 damage, or is it 1d6? Hold on. I just looked it up. It's 1d6 plus 3, plus my dex, and then it's 3d6 plus 6 every round after that. So it's 3 plus 3 is 6, plus my dex is 5, so it's 11 of whatever type of damage the Sword of the Eternal Wound does.
Okay.
And I'm now no longer on Felaroff. I'm going to yell to Felaroff to go with Abigail and try to drag Aaron somewhere.
Andrea.
Yeah, somewhere. Well, I'm going to ask them to try to drag Aaron somewhere so that he doesn't drown, and so that he can recover from falling into the water.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming
Rothgar.
we're 50 feet away from the boat, or 60 feet away from the boat, so the undead are over by the boat, right? They're not where he fell.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have not made their way there yet.
Okay.
All right.
I feel pretty badass right now, by the way.
You should.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do what I do best and start attacking some more. Natural 20.
God damn.
Let's see here.
All right, well, I'm yanking her head to the side, by the way, too, so her neck should be exposed to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wailing on all the soft spots I've been exposing here. So the damage there is 22. Percentage 43, so.
Okay.
Second attack is gonna hit, not a crit though. That is a 12 damage. Quiet down over there. And third attack. Also going to hit and see if it crits. No crit. So that's 16 damage. Let's double check my axe effects. 17 to 20, I get an immediate full turn. That's 10. Darn. Okay. I crit, so I'm going to use that bonus action to attack him. Attack her one more time. 23 to hit.
Okay.
19 damage.
All right. Okay.
I feel like Austin Powers right now. Why won't you die? No.
Sully.
Since his round ended, does that mean it's not stunned anymore, or is it still stunned?
It is currently stunned at this point.
Okay.
So I'm going to fly down, however far it needs to be from you to be. So can we still see Aaron beneath the water?
Yeah, Aaron is not only wearing like heavy armor, but also made of bronze.
It's also really happens at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So presumably, like, you hit some ice and then bounced off into the water.
Aaron should have brought me over to the dragon and then went immediately back to the ship.
So I'm going to fly down far enough so that I'm within 60 feet of him. And he gets back 11 hit points as bonus action. And then I'll use the rest of my movement to cast Shocking Grasp and grab the dragon's tail. Natural 20 on the second roll.
All right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dragon by the tail. If it hollers.
Critical fail.
82. It's 12 base damage plus whatever the 82 is. Lightning damage.
You can see that one of its wings is slightly injured.
Slightly injured. We've done like 500 points of damage at this point. Jesus Christ.
It's struggling to move.